live. What's going on, folks? CJ here, back with another Morphin Metacast. I figured, Christmas coming up, we bless everybody with more stuff. Can't end this. We didn't. JDF just died. We don't want to end Morphin Metacast year with a dour note, even though that was actually a great episode, remembering JDF. But we're here talking about Ninja Sentai Kakuranger.
Real quick, Chris. First of all, what's up, y'all? DJ Tsunami here, back for another Morphin Metacast special, and I just want to give just a real quick, shout out to say R.I.P. JDF. Greatest to ever do it before Thanos. This man had all 5 Power Rangers running ragged for a solid week, stressing out all kids during the 90s, and I'll never forget that. And JDF, dude, had a crazy career. It was awesome. We met, me and CJ, we actually met the guy at, you met him at other conventions.
Met him at Otakon.
Yeah, I met him at the Razor Party.
Technically, Power Morphicon, 2006, I think. Yeah, 2006.
Right. I met him at the Razor Party, San Diego Comic-Con, 2017 for the Legacy Wars video.
2018, actually.
No, sorry, 2018 for the Legacy Wars Street Fighter collab phone game, which eventually turned into, and you and I saw this coming, CJ, it turned into Battle of the Grid.
Which I don't even think they put the Ryu character in that game.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Oh, shit, they did. Damn. Dude, that's how long it's been since I touched that game. So
they put both Ryu and Chun-Li in Battle of the Grid.
Man.
But other than that, yeah. RIP JDF, and let's move forward with this Morphin Metacast. We're talking Sentai, back the land of the rising sun. Let's go.
So Prime, how's everything been going with you? Been a while since since last episode. Well, about a month, a couple of weeks.
What kept you waiting? Well, guten tag, mein dudes and frauleins, konnichiwa, bitches, and happy holidays to you all.
Yeah. So there was a lot of news before we did an about face and did the JDF tribute. So I guess we could start off. Since we're talking about Kakuranger, timely event, Ninja Man is actually getting a model kit.
Yes, the
which
SMP.
is pretty dope.
Pretty fucking nice.
Wait, is that? I'm about to say. I was like,
that is the model kit.
I'm about to say that first picture.
Yeah, it kind of cut off on me, but it's a model kit that you're putting together. I think it's coming out from I think Shota is doing it, if I remember.
Yes,
correctly.
SMP Shogun Modeling Project.
Ooh,
yeah,
I was about to say, was this coming from Kotobukiya? Because that would have been nice.
Nah, Shota itself. So yeah, model kit you could piece together, which is actually interesting that it's an actual model kit. I'm like, okay, we're getting a model kit of Ninja Man.
So you know what this means. If they have international shipping, I would highly recommend hopping on that Amazon Japan account and grabbing this.
Funny enough, sir, we have graduated from actually having to go through Amazon Japan for the stuff, because we got one site called Tocollectibles that's actually doing pre-orders and big bad boy stores and stuff like that.
I know about I'm familiar with them. I was just saying, take advantage of the low yen, my brothers.
But it's already low. But it's already low through Tocollectibles, so you don't have to go through that. It's the same price.
How low we talking?
It's the same price as the Japan.
No. What's the price? Because I don't even know.
They didn't put a price yet, but for a lot of those collectibles that comes out from Japan, it matches the American price from Tocollectibles matches what the Japan price is. So it's
not of your Venom though.
Yeah, yeah. That was the one I was like, so why is this higher here than Japan?
Gotta pay that Disney license money, baby.
Yeah, that's
the figure arts was the only one, unless Premium Bandai was the only time it was lower, but all the other ones, I'm like, so I have to go through Premium Bandai to get my Kamen Rider Ant-Man for a lower price. Okay,
basically.
And this is why, again,
that was the only one. Everything else is pretty much standard price.
This is why I went and ordered from Japan direct. I just took advantage of that exchange rate, bruh. I mean, come on. You buy something that would go for $80. You could pick it up for 40 at the most, 50 or 60. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you take that?
Yeah, but I mean, you know how it is. People aren't gonna do that.
I mean, bro, I got people. Fuck people. I'm talking about us. I got peoples.
Well, I mean, at the time when I did it and stuff, I wasn't even thinking about it because it was like at first I was gonna get it, and then it turned into, I don't know, because blah 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 and stuff, and then.
All right, well, I understand. Okay.
That's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. That's it is what it is. Can't be helped.
Yeah. All right, so what else? What else we got in the news?
Kakuranger is getting another. It's the next line from Shout Factory that's getting a DVD release.
Ooh.
So Kakuranger. So yeah, it's funny enough because the conversation surrounding this box art was that they took the Power Ranger SPD artwork and used it for the cover.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do, which is hilarious in a way. But at the same time, if you didn't know anybody, you probably wouldn't have noticed.
The audience they're selling it to, we know better.
True. This is
true. Also, if you really take a look at it, this is typical. This is typical Shout Factory, Tokushoutsu, like marketing.
No, but I'm just saying in terms of just the art style, because normally they take the artwork from the Sentai itself. They never use any American like artwork. So this is like the first time so y'all just took the SPD.
Hold on. Let's not disparage that overworked intern, underpaid.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not mad at it. It's like, all right,
probably just typed in Kakuranger into Google and just grabbed the first 5 images that they could see.
Well, no, see, for me, what I'm saying is this is like the typical one. You just get all the Rangers together, bam, there it is.
No, we're talking about that image at the bottom. Can you see it? Where it's
the image of the
riding that motorcycle. That's the American exclusive.
Yeah. Okay, excuse my ignorance. Yeah, I do see that. Okay, yeah, you're right. That is some freaking Getty Images nonsense right there. You're right. You're right. Nah, this ain't worthy of Google. That's Getty Image.
I mean, yeah. But at the same time, as me and Prime have pointed out, it's always good to see that Shout Factory is continuing this, and we're just hoping that this continues because I think after this, was it Magic Ranger? Yeah, Magic Ranger.
Magic Ranger.
Yeah, Magic Ranger. After this.
Then Bokanger. Then I'm drawing a blank. Wait.
Kakuranger.
And then Sun Vulcan.
No, Geki Ranger.
I fucking wish we get Sun Vulcan, bro.
Look, let me say how many years it's gonna be till we get Sun Vulcan? That's my thing.
So that's my thing. Are they gonna do that thing when they go, here's a modern season, here's a classic season?
I think that's what they're doing.
Because that's what I'm waiting for. Because we just got fucking what's his face? I'm about to say
5-man.
We just got 5-man. So before 5-man was. What was before 5-man? Damn.
Somebody sing Super Sentai Getter in the chat.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put that up.
No, hold on. Because you're right. We did get Live Man. That was like the newest one. Then we get something modern. Then we get something classic. Then something modern.
Turbo Ranger. So Turbo Ranger.
That's what I was just about. Brian, I was just about to ask that. Like, isn't it? Do you guys think Turbo Ranger is going to be next?
Well, I think before they stopped hiatus. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there talks that they were going to skip a bunch of shit and go straight to Live Man because Live Man was a very popular show. And so maybe they might skip around. I don't know.
Turbo Ranger was good too.
But
I mean, it's all good.
I don't know. Like I said, I'll take it all, but we'll have to see. But fingers fucking crossed. But if we get fucking Danger Man and sucking Sun Vulcan, take my fucking money.
That's why I said Sun Vulcan because that's a classic. I think everybody wants.
I mean, well, you know what? I think there might be some issues with Marvel licensing.
You think so?
I think so. I don't want to get into details here because I'm going to be going off the top of my head and I might be telling it wrong. But because of licenses, because of Marvel's, which is now Disney's involvement with the production and the creation of Sun Vulcan, that might prelude them from doing it without going through a deal with them.
But hold on. Disney doesn't give a fuck about Power Rangers, so they might like
that shit. Very true.
They give a fuck about money. They're like, oh, we can get what we
want. But let's be real, D. I say D. Let's be real, Prime. All right, Disney loves money. You saw how they fucking treated Power Rangers. They threw that shit off to the side like a fucking cheap prostitute. I'm just saying.
He's not
Also,
wrong.
that
He's not
issue is
wrong.
also while we didn't see any Sun Vulcan suits in Super Mega Force because of
That is shocking. You know what? You're right.
whatever strange ass licensing thing they had going on, or whatever rules in place. That's why those scenes were cut out or reshot. So I don't, like I say, I'm not a lawyer. I haven't seen the contract. I don't know how it works. And again, I'm talking completely off the top of my head. I could be getting some details wrong, but there is a legal issue that might be prolonged or holding up Sun Vulcan.
Yeah.
How much of a logistical legal nightmare would it be for us to get Battle Fever J?
Oh shit, probably about the same.
Yeah, about the same.
Probably about the same.
Yeah. I mean, especially it's just kind of ironic because, like I said, with as chaotic as the Kamen Rider thing is with distribution, where we're getting Kuga, and stuff. Yeah, Kuga's the next one. Oh, Ryuki's the next. Why did I say Kuga? Well, if you haven't already, if you haven't already, get Kamen Rider Kuga, which had, unfortunately, the most basic of artwork, but this is a step up from the Kuga.
This is dope. We're getting it on Blu-ray
by a half inch. This art, I really fucking hate the artwork they're doing for the Kamen Rider releases because they look like
for 01 is the only one that felt legit. If I want to be
honest. Right. If you being honest, it did.
See,
like the rest of these shit.
What is so hard with just asking, asking for permission? Can we get the Japanese version? And just,
I mean, because 01's one was basically the poster for 01, right? So you would think Ryuki would have got the same treatment, and Kuga would have got the same treatment. They're like, nah, we're just gonna do Getty images of Ryuki and
Super
Kuga.
Getty image.
Oh, Kuga's fucking box art was literally like Times New Roman, like size 12 fucking font size and stuff for Kuga, and I'm like, this is the most. What is this?
I mean, the most basic of basic.
We are being really harsh on Steve, their intern, who only gets paid in DVDs and Sun Chips. So.
I mean, no, hold on. DVDs and Sun Chips, and depending on how good of a job he does, he might walk away with a copy.
Right, he might give him one when he's done.
And yet,
I'm
happy that we're getting Ryuki because it includes the episode final, and I believe it comes with some of the other alternate ending Ryuki episodes.
See that to be an asshole.
All right.
Well,
all right.
I mean, I'm always an asshole.
You might be correcting me on this one. This is what I remember.
Right.
So,
So it is coming with episode final. However, it is not coming with the theatrical version of it. It's coming with the director's cut. And it's not going to come with that special that had Verde. So technically, not all 13 riders are going to be on this Blu-ray set. And it doesn't have the fucking hyper battle video that had the imaginary battle between Ryuki and the Scarf Akito.
Yeah, you gotta go on YouTube to find that.
So put on your Gokai changes and move accordingly in the world is all I'm saying.
Which that does lead me to ask this question for both of you gentlemen, because you're a lot more familiar with this than I am. I know they sold it in Japan, but do you guys think it'll ever be possible that we'll get the Sentai versus Kamen Rider or Sentai super team up movies?
That is the reason.
The Typhons movies. So I want to believe. I want to have hope.
Technically, Sue, that is the reason why Toei put some of the movies on their Toei official channel, because it's basically them showcasing it so somebody can come out the woodworks and be like, hey, we'll license that and put it out on Blu-ray.
That's what I want to know.
That's all it is.
I just want to know, what is stopping y'all from putting this out? I mean,
Sue Pro doesn't have to do this.
Toei giving a fuck. That's what's stopping us.
Well, you know what? You're okay, Prime. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. You know why? Because this is the same company that said, "Hey, now that we're done airing this episode of Dragon Ball Z with the perfect broadcast audio, yeet into the trash it goes."
Man, I'm gonna die on that hill. I'm gonna be mad forever about that shit, bro.
I mean, it's
Worst.
So
top 10 anime betrayals ever.
So
it'd be a shame if something happens to these masters we got here.
I know, right? We give zero fucks.
So speaking of quality control, me and Prime have talked at length about the Lightning Collection.
And we're the bad guys, by the way.
We're the evil people. Apparently, that's why Hasbro doesn't contact us for product reviews of their toys, because apparently we're evil.
Gonna be fucking honest. I'm gonna tell it like it is.
And y'all say I'm asking for too much.
Are we asking? When you hear this, are we really asking for too much, sir?
Put him up, CJ.
Listen,
put him up.
Listen, I'm asking for something that's already been done. You asking for the shit to get made.
I'm asking for quality control.
No,
that's all.
The problem is it's made shittily. That's the problem.
I understand. I understand that. All I'm asking for is subtitles.
Let's see. I can bring up two examples. The third one is recent. Let's see. Donald Thunder White came with a non-painted helmet. It was the most plain white helmet, and they had to sit there and literally give everybody free shipping of all of heads that were painted
temporarily because they stopped that shit.
Yeah, they stopped it. It was temporarily. It was for like 3 months.
So CJ, I understand. Listen, I understand your frustration for that, but giving that little section over there to your left, all that paint, all the Gundam stuff.
No. I shouldn't have to do it myself.
You should not have to do it yourself.
You should not have to, but I know you got the skill. I know you got the skill to do it.
You want my fucking money? Give me the fucking product as advertised.
Or because of this little mishap here, discount. Not forget, and all is forgiven.
No, that's not how none of that works.
Lost Galaxy Green, which came out recently, came with a MMPR black. One leg was MMPR black with the boot.
Stop.
Dead ass.
I need receipts. I need screenshots.
I will find it. I will find it.
Hold on. It's all over Twitter, bro. Hold on.
I've been busy. Listen, I've been busy with work. I've missed out on all this.
Oh, hold on. No. Somebody put that without context. Hold on.
Those are usually the best ones.
Yeah, that's the thing, because the problem is the context ones doesn't give you the full thing, because it wasn't just one person. It was like 3 people that had like Lightning Collection. So it wasn't just like, oh, it was a one-off. Like, nah, nigga, that shit was found it. It was fucking hilarious. This is real, folks. This is not Photoshop. This is legit real. Look at the boots. Now, if you glance past it, now here's the thing. If you glance past it, if you were walking past it at a Target, you wouldn't really catch it, because it's like, all right.
You wouldn't catch that, but no.
Yeah.
How you gonna do, my man? How you gonna do Ginga Green like this?
Exactly. Yeah. Quality control, sir. Quality control. And it hurts my soul because we have this coming out soon. Blue Centurion. Blue Centurion.
I would love to have that.
And if you didn't get In Space Silver, you can get it with the bike now. You can get the bike now.
Like I said, look.
I knew they were going to do this. I knew they were going to do this.
What did I fucking say? Didn't I call this shit? Shit.
You called it right when I showed that picture. If you got In Space Blue with the hover thing, I was like, oh, they're gonna put out a silver with the bike, aren't they?
I was like, why didn't they do that at first? And it was like, why didn't
we? Money, Prime. You know this, right?
Nah, somebody lost. No, somebody. But no.
Here's my fucking
no, Prime.
Here's my fucking fear.
Prime.
These are coming in a box where you can't see the figure.
No, y'all know the reason. You already know the reason. Somebody lost a bet.
Had to.
Someone lost the bet, and they said, "Shit, we got to do it."
So
give them the bike.
I've already seen the horrible QC on these. I am sweating fucking bullets.
Also, Sue, Time Force Blue head mysteriously pops off,
and arms.
Is there video?
Time Force Blue with the bike has the arm pop off in the head.
How are y'all gonna do Ayase like this?
Exactly.
Why? He was he's one of the coolest characters in Time Ranger. Why would you do that?
Absolute dog shit QC.
Yet.
The head, hold on. Not the helmet. Whole head comes off.
Well, the one I've seen.
Hold up, straight finish him. Mortal Kombat come off.
The one I've seen, the head pops out the joint and the head segments, so the face plate separates from the head, and the arms pop out of the fucking socket.
Yeah.
And
it hurts my soul
in your hand.
And it hurts my soul because we got this announcement.
Again, windowless box. I am
No,
terrified.
I need all of the QC, all quality assurance, quality control people in a meeting to be fired.
I mean, like, and I'm amped for this. I'll probably get it. Thank God that all five of
mean,
them come together. But
I
yeah.
pre-ordered mine.
I would
I
get
pre-ordered
this.
mine
Hold on, I would
on
get
site.
this just because it's all 5 of them.
Yeah, that's why I got the Psycho Rangers. I was like, well, at least I get all 5 of them instead of individuals.
But you know what disappoints me is we'll probably never ever get this, and his design was way too badass.
What?
Tsuruhime's pops. We will never get a figure of that.
Wasn't in Power Rangers. So
I know
Yeah,
he
so-
wasn't in. I know he wasn't in Power Rangers, but I would love to get a figure of that.
He might have got. I mean, maybe he might have got a figure. Maybe.
I mean, is there somebody on Etsy that can put could 3D print some shit, please? I'll take a statue.
I don't know what the toy scene was like back in the 90s, but he might have got a toy. Maybe.
I think he did. I would assume he did. I mean, he played a very pivotal role in Kakuranger.
Yeah. Hurricaneger, much like a lot of Sentai, is getting a 20 years after promo art already.
That's pretty dope.
Pretty dope. It's in conjunction with another Memorial Edition item, which I just paid off my Memorial Edition Gokaiger Saber and gun, which I'm pretty happy about. Yeah, we're getting a Memorial Edition Hurricaneger changer.
That's what's up.
So yeah,
And there's also going to be I don't know if was it a special or a crossover with Don Brothers with Hurricaneger?
Mm-hmm. Don Brothers been doing a lot of crossovers lately.
Don Brothers been fucking based.
Yes, it has. Too bad America ain't gonna touch that shit.
And now that a 10-foot fucking pole, especially now with Kooky in charge.
Well, and also, Netflix budget, they ain't gonna fucking put the budget into a CGI Pink Ranger and a Black Ranger.
There's a budget.
Hey, Japan, God bless them, did a CGI Pink and Black Ranger, and it works. I didn't think it could work, but I'm like, oh shit, it actually does work. Son of a bitch. So hey, it is what it is. We're also getting I gotta find out the picture. It's complete selection. Kabuto is getting a reissue with new paint. It's going for a decently reasonable price of $220.
Jesus.
Gotta get
it used to be more. It used to be more. It actually used to be like 300 and something. So that's actually not bad. That's actually pretty low.
Gotta fucking get it. Also on the same, I just pre-ordered the Double Driver is getting a CMS reissue based on Fudo P, and I think that's like 150 or 160 on Amazon.
Ooh, that is actually pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Not bad at all, man. Damn, about to say. Yeah, Memorial Edition for the Dino Bracers is coming out because Abba Ranger is doing another. Is it 20 years later? I think it is another 20
years later. Yeah,
20 years after. And they're doing that. And I think Aber Max, which I need to find out the picture of it, but yeah, Aber Max is getting a new form, which okay, this it's happening, folks.
I'll take it. So we're gonna get a Dino Thunder 20. Hell no. Fuck no. Hell never. Hell never.
That means Hasbro gives a shit. And that's a dinosaur season 2. That's the crazy part, right?
Right.
The big one this week though, is this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. King Oger. The reveal is supposed to be popping off this week, and there's a lot of speculation on what the Sentai series could be taking itself from.
Wait a minute, there's another Sentai? I thought Don Brothers was the last Sentai.
See, this is why we don't listen to rumor sites, sir.
I mean,
I'm not gonna say names because
we're not, I don't want to call anybody out, but
professionals,
I'm pointing and laughing,
I mean, I was told, was it last year? I was hearing rumors of, they're not touching Sentai anymore. It's done. I'm like, you sure about that?
Sure,
sure about that?
Sure. Oh, it's lost so much money because it's not tied to Power Rangers anymore. They're going to cancel it. Okay, bro.
Who the hell lied?
Your uncle and Nintendo told you that? Okay, cool. Cool.
Who the hell lied to you?
Let's just say the usual suspects in the Scoops games said that, and everybody ate it up and started going into panic mode. Meanwhile, anybody worth common sense could tell you, hey, why would you let your money hat walk away like that?
And also, only that, if it was do you think we wouldn't know that going in? Like they wouldn't make that fucking announcement themselves?
Exactly. Man. But in good, but it is causing speculation for this King Oger. Like, what is it going to be based off of? Like the old Ranger suits in a way, or whatever and stuff. Which the reveal should be happening this week on that.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna say anything until I see the reveal.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of the speculation and what the rumor mills. I'll wait for the suit reveal.
the shapes of the suits look interesting. I'm definitely kind of curious to see how it goes. So hey, we'll see how it goes.
There's another version that had the colored silhouettes.
Really?
I think. You know what? Let me shut up. I'm not gonna say anything until we see it. Let me not speculate like that.
On since we also always talk about Toku, we also got to go into the kaiju thing. Gamera Rebirth is popping up on Netflix.
Let's go. But it's an anime though. I feel like I got duped. I feel like I got suckered.
I think it's the same studio that did the Godzilla anime.
Which one?
The trilogy ones.
So Singularity Point?
Yeah, I believe it's Singularity Point.
Mm.
Yeah.
If it's,
no, Katakawa. Yeah, they're doing it. Hold on, what did Katakawa do?
Was that the first one that was like really bad?
Hold up, let me see. What was the last thing that they did? They're the ones that have done. Damn, I am not familiar with any of this stuff.
Hope Springs Eternal, then I assume.
Yeah, they're the ones doing it. They have done. Trying to think, which ones have I seen that everybody will probably know? This is how I know I'm an otaku, because some of this stuff I've never seen. What was it? They did the Evangelion movies.
The Rebirth or the
Rebuild? Evangelion 3.0, Rise Upon a
the Rebuild.
Time. Yeah, the Rebuild movies. So they've done those, the Evangelion Rebuild movies and stuff. So we'll see what they do with the Gamera. I mean, that's a kaiju that a lot of people really were kind of like wondering if it would ever happen, because on the live action front, I think the recent one, did it come out last year? I'm trying to think. Hold up? Didn't the Gamera remake come out last year?
Mm-hmm.
I know they did a new one that was like kid friendly, basically. Where is it at? Reiwa era. Gamera the Brave. That was 2006. So never mind.
I'll say, it's fun to say.
Yeah, 2006 is the last one.
I'm about to say, hasn't it been a minute since we seen Gamera?
So it's been about 16 years since we got a Gamera anything. So
I mean, he's been holding that money in the bank for a while, just waiting on him.
Yeah, it always is and stuff. I find it funny. Somebody did a breakdown of the figure arts for Kamen Rider and all the Super Sentai stuff and Marvel. I forgot the guy's name, but he has a YouTube channel. But he was breaking down like how figure arts might be moving its way kind of out, and Bandai may be moving on from it, which I'm kind of mixed on, but the numbers makes it feel as though, since they're heavily concentrating on the premium Bandai front, they might be phasing it out. Which kind of makes sense, because Figurize is starting to become a thing now.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see that becoming a thing, and you put everything on premium Bandai, it cuts cost on manufacturing, because you're not having an overabundance of riders that maybe people probably don't want or not a fan of. So
interesting theory. I mean, I can see the logic, or I can see the logic behind it, or I can see that.
Yeah. So it kind of sucks, because the realization kind of kicks in that when you go to these conventions and you see all them displays of the figure arts, and you get excited, and then you have to really stop yourself and be like, hold on, are they actually going to come out? Because didn't you tell me it was a Kamen Rider Black had that same issue where it didn't match what the announcement was?
There's been a couple Like, there's been a whole fucking long ass list. Like, I don't even know where to start. I've been waiting on Saga for years. Been waiting on Star.
Saga was the one you told me. Yeah, Saga, and I think what was the fuck is vampire vampire Kamen Rider?
Kiva.
Kiva didn't like Kiva base took like years before he finally got like an actual figure art.
Yep.
So yeah, that's feel bad. I feel bad for figure art collectors everywhere. So
like I said, we'll see. I don't know. Like maybe I don't know because like Bandai has been really hard in the paint on putting shit on Bandai Premium. Like I feel bad for Gunpla builders, bro.
Yeah, they've been doing like recolors, and I'm just sitting back like, so really, Bandai, we're just gonna do a recolor of this. I'm good.
We're trying to save money.
Yeah, I got paint over here. I can just spray paint that shit that color. It ain't nothing special.
So you have paint to paint over there, but you can't paint a helmet that we're too lazy to do ourselves.
There's a difference. Gunpla actually comes as is. It ain't lying to you in your face. There's a big difference. At least the quality control in Gunpla is actually
and that's
consistent.
That's his choice, and that's his fucking choice if he wants to or not.
Like, yeah, that's a choice.
I would really wish somebody from that company would have said that to you, Chris.
Hey, Hasbro can try, but I'm gonna sit there and cuss their ass out. Like, you really gonna try to pull that bullshit out of me, Hasbro? All right, got you.
Hasbro would be like, "Oh wait, so you have no problem painting other products that we release?"
I was for to say that's just like you have mobile phones, don't you? You don't have cell phones, right? Man.
Lastly, so Prime, I finally watched Kamen Rider Black. Was Sun Black? Kamen Rider Sun
Black Sun.
Black Sun.
Black Sun.
So I'm kind of in the same boat with you. Maybe not as like, feeling some way, but kind of like, that was something.
When we talking about it, when we doing an episode.
Black, we might do a whole episode, but I'll just say this: I know for a fact we ain't getting no Black Sun RX.
We definitely not getting that shit. That shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening, bro. Hell no.
Before I even watched the first episode of Black Sun, I was like, all right, maybe we might get a Black Sun RX. This could be good. By the end, I was like,
by episode 7, nope.
That ain't happening.
That shit ain't happening. That's a negative, big buddy.
They closed the gate on that one, but
put a big ass lock on it, then lit it on fire. He said, "You thought
with a gasoline trail."
All I'm saying is this: Japan, I know you mean well, but maybe don't use allegories of Black Lives Matter for your toku if it ain't going to be written right.
I was talking on Twitter, and so I was like, well, they just did it with 01, and that was about, and I'm like, listen, 01 did it better.
Yeah, like, man, listen.
01 did that racism allegory way better. 01 fumbled that shit spectacularly as well.
At least we can sit there and say, well, it was COVID. All right, you got an excuse. COVID. Black Sun, what's your excuse? What is your excuse?
You know what? I'm gonna shut the hell up. I'm gonna wait for the episode. I'm gonna wait.
All I'm saying is this: keep your expectations. If you're a fan of Kamen Rider Black, keep your expectations in the basement. All right,
put them shits under hell.
If you know nothing of Kamen Rider Black, you probably will enjoy Kamen Rider Black Sun.
Right. Would I recommend this to somebody to be their first Kamen Rider? Hell no. No. Fuck no. Nope. Why would I do that? No.
The way I would slide that fucking Blu-ray of Kamen Rider Kuga to them immediately, like, here you go. Watch that.
Or I would be the purist. I would just be the purist and say, here. Original Kamen Rider.
Enjoy. Yeah. Just go to Shout Factory. Kamen Rider.
The original, right the very first Kamen Rider. Educate yourself.
Just watch that.
Here's a V3 DVD. Watch this.
Exactly. Watch this. Like, what's V3? Oh, you're about to find out.
You about to see.
You're gonna learn today.
Should I watch Amazon's first? No. No.
Is it better than Black Sun? Yes, it is.
Yes. You know what? And I got a lot of feelings about Amazon's.
We had an episode about that, but it's better than Black Sun.
Comparison, I'm like, man, I would take Amazon's 3 times over Black Sun, bro. Fuck.
Bear in mind, I remember seeing the trailer for Black Sun And I think you probably, I think it was you, Land, and somebody else that was like, it's Black Lives Matter allegory. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Look, same thing. I saw that trailer and I was like, you know what? That's an interesting take to go with it because it's so starkly different from Kamen Rider Black. But you know what? I'm a little trepidatious about using kaiju as an allegory for black people, or race or people in color. But you know what? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Let me watch it. And having watched the show, I can happily say to you all, I was right in my initial suspicions. I love that for me. I'm always proven right.
Let me just say this. Heart was in the right place. Execution need a little bit of work.
You need to go back to the kitchen, man.
All I'm saying is a black person need to be in that writer's room, but they probably would have kicked his ass out. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, 100%. Because you got to come. First of all, you got to come correct because you were dealing with international entities.
Yeah.
You know, you say the wrong thing. You say the wrong thing, they're gonna look at you and be like, "All right, so we're gonna have the black person do this. They're gonna transform into this monster, and this is what's gonna happen." Now, do you have now? Whether or not you have a problem with that is no longer our concern. Exactly. We're just informing you of what's about to take place before we escort you out of the building.
Exactly.
Normally I'd be like, but there really should have been, was it sensitivity coaching or what's the terminology?
Like, Traven or
somebody should have been in the room going
sensitivity. This is the land of the rising sun, sir.
We need to have some conversations about optics here.
Apparently,
must I reiterate, Prime? This is the land of a rising sun.
Prime, he has experience. He's been over there. He knows the system is strong over there at times.
Sometimes it's so unintentional. That's the thing.
Is it unintentional?
No.
Is it though? Really?
A lot of it is because I'm just going to be real. I've said this many times. When it comes to Japan's identification with black people or black culture in general, they're only given this much to ride off of. Okay. Damn. Unlike America, where we got that shit blown up all over the place, Japan would get like maybe 0.1%. You know, if you go back to the early 90s, somebody from Japan might remember New Jack City. You bring it up today, they don't know. They only know of like what's the hot black thing over there, which you will get a very small percent of Japanese people understanding what the hell empire is.
Yeah. Oh, real quick.
Again, small doses.
We're getting our first official actual black Kamen Rider in Japan. It's in Geet season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In this season of Geets, we're actually getting a legit black Kamen Rider. Like legit.
Happy for that dude. Happy
for that man. You know,
I'm gonna miss his character when he dies. I'm gonna be so sad.
You probably don't say that shit, but you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna miss that, bro.
Gonna get 5 episodes of him, in that 5th episode, death.
No, 5th episode.
Him and his homeboy. I'm gonna be like, oh man.
First of all, 5th episode, motorcycle accident.
First off, Prime, that white Gaijin that's his partner is gonna survive way longer than he is. All right.
I mean, look, I ain't want to say it.
You know this.
He gonna survive. He's gonna eventually get it though. God bless
depowered him. He'll be depowered, but he'll survive.
So you don't think Fighting Mad gonna still be on?
He'll still have work.
Still be working.
Shout out to everybody who get that reference. But
also I felt bad that they sat there and called out that man's black man, you know, the Walter Jones special on him. I'm like, y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right.
But look, are they wrong?
He the one that tagged me in that shit. Like I was trying to say that. Look,
I was mad they tagged you in the Prime. I was like, damn, they tagged Prime in, like you gonna say something.
Look,
but are they wrong
though? Silent. Look, like I said, I wasn't gonna say shit.
Prime stayed silent. Somebody else said it. I was like, well, at least it wasn't Prime. Because Prime would have been savage.
What's with his hair? And I said he had that Live in Japan special. What the fuck? What you
want
me
to say?
What you want me to say? What you want me to say?
Hey, the Live in Japan special is quite strong.
Yo, man.
Bless that man.
Hey,
bless that man.
Look,
bless up.
Are you really gonna tell that man anything? Look, if I had that Made in Japan special, you couldn't tell me shit. I was like, nigga, I'm in Kamen Rider. Go fuck yourself.
Right, basically, right. He doing better than me. Goddamn it! How about that?
like, I'm sorry. Do you have a suit?
I'm sorry. Do you have an action figure, nigga? I ain't think so.
Exactly.
Fuck off.
Hell out of my face.
Can you
Yeah,
say
bullshit
Hank?
here.
Hold up. Can you say Hansheen and shit happens?
Nope.
Nigga, is you on the Blu-ray? Is you on the Blu-ray, nigga? I ain't think so.
Oh man,
You
bonus
on the
point.
Blu-ray.
Yo, bonus points if they do a Geese Blu-ray and his ass on the cover. You ain't gonna tell him shit from here
I
on
was
out.
gonna say I send copy to grandmammy and pappy. Like,
I
look,
want-
I made it.
I will contact them for an interview. Like, yo, my man, talk your shit.
Like he
Speak your
did, like
truth.
he said he posted a really like it brought like a single tear to my blackened heart on Twitter where he talked about his sister. I'm like, bless up, bro. I'm so proud of you.
He's living the dream. Hey, look. Hey, look. All I'm saying is this: if we get a black Ultraman and a black Super Sentai, we made it. It's
I
a
was gonna
wrap.
say, I'm getting flashbacks to Commander High Top, bro. Don't do this to me.
Hey, look. They had us with Canada High Top. I was like, is he gonna
I'm
be?
like, is he gonna
get a
is he,
suit? Oh,
no? Oh.
damn it! It's like we almost had it. We almost had it.
Well, hold on. He was
Hold on. You know
ironically
hey,
he was
CJ,
also
you
the
know
voice
what
of was he
CJ,
was
you know
it
what
nice or
CJ,
was
you know what
it
he was gonna say, right?
What?
Next time, baby.
I meant.
was he damn because he was just a fucking Ultraman voice actor on was it the
Yeah,
Absolute
yeah.
Conspiracy? Wasn't he? Was he nice or was it the Earth? Which one was he? Or was it damn? He just voiced an Ultraman. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The only reason why I didn't go to YouTube because I might be playing some stuff from Kakuranger and I didn't want YouTube up my fucking ass on that shit. You know, Johnny
Shut it down.
Johnny Toei be like, hey, what you doing? Playing fucking sit, get it, shut it down.
Wrap it up.
Like, get it out of here.
Get him the hell out of here.
So we're here. We can get to the main event, which is Ninja Sentai Kakuranger. And you know what? Fresh in my head. Never in my life did I would ever see a monster that is literally the play ahead of the year.
Wasn't
Like-
one of the first one of the first monsters legit has sunglasses and dreads.
We did.
Like I said, Japan and the word tap
Ism.
are like
Ism.
that. Again, they're this far apart.
The powerisms.
The Damo of the main bad guy, Master Val for you Americans.
Yeah,
Daimao.
Damo. Basically, it's kind of ironic. I'm burying the lead here. The team has to beat him by not fighting him, which I was like, that's interesting because if they fight him, it just emboldens his hate, and boom, humans hate, and then boom, we're back to square one again.
Right.
I was like,
you know what? Watching that last episode, I was like, you know what? I vibe with this. I like it.
Now, let me ask you. Now, hold on. Let me ask you, gentlemen, a question here. So, did you like the turnout for Kakuranger better than Ranger?
And turn out in terms of what?
What do you mean?
Like the finale, such as okay, good example. In the finale for Ranger, you come to find out all you guys have been beaten before. Like, you've been dead. You guys are nothing but mud.
I see what you mean.
You know,
well,
like it's like finding out this as opposed to no, don't kill Daimao. Just get his ass back.
Just push his ass back in the gate.
Push his ass
Right.
back in that cave.
In
Lock
that
that shit
case.
up. Like, lock that shit up, and then we give up our powers and we go on about our lives. You know, had we executed this shit from day one, there'd have been 48 episodes that we would never have to go through.
None.
In that case, I think I like Kakuranger's Endgame way better than Ranger's Endgame.
Yeah.
Thank you. I felt the same way.
Yeah. I think watching this show too, you start realizing certain things like I said, to watch Power Rangers, especially the third season, and then watch Kakuranger.
Alien
They
Rangers,
did.
sir.
Yeah,
Alien
well,
Ranger.
no, third season / Alien Ranger saga.
Yes.
You gotta do that. It's ironic how much of a reversal Power Rangers is because in Saban's head, he thought the Shogun Megazord was the powerful one, but then you find out in Kakuranger it's the opposite.
Yep. The other way around.
But to be fair, Muteki Shogun is base as fuck. Like that.
I mean, yeah,
very base.
Robot, man.
I like, you know what? I understand. It's like I can't knock Saban for that, but it's like, It's a choice. I get
but,
it.
But hang on. See, understand something. You end up putting the most base version in the movie. If you like, think about this.
No, they use the ninja. They use the
sword.
Daishogun. They use the Daishogun in
That's
the
right.
movie.
That was Daishogun. But still, if you really think about it, MMPR the movie is unofficially Kakuranger the movie.
In a way, because they do go on a journey.
They go on a journey. They get the ninja powers. They learn the mystical arts of ninjetti, and then when they morph, they get the ninja suit, but then when they morph, they're back in their MMPR suits.
The show, 3-parter. They went on a journey in the desert of California.
The Ninja
and the Mojave Desert.
The Mojave Desert of California. They ended with Ninjor, who is an asshole, which I get it.
Asshole,
which I understand. And
totally understand.
Totally
Kids
understand.
knocking on your door. Kids knocking on your door, as you do.
What the hell you want? Powers.
Listen, I made the free. I made the power. I made the power coins. All right, you lost them shits. You lost them forever. I ain't making you shit.
Side note,
he's Harada. Don't ask me for shit.
Which is ironic because I like how Ninja Man and Kakuranger is very much an old man.
Yes.
Old man isms. I love it. I fucking love it. It's just the fact that he comes in the episode, because he comes in, I think, right when it gets to like the 30s of the show. Mm-hmm. Comes in on the meteor and everybody's making a mad dash like, who is this person? We might need him for the battle. And then boom, Kakurangers ended up teaming up with him. I'm like, so what if he teamed up with the Daimo? Like, would they have been fucked or what?
I don't know, because all right, here's a better question, Chris. Who do you take more seriously, him or Prince? Prince Noble.
Oh, Junior?
Yeah, Junior.
I take Junior.
Junior way more serious.
There you go.
Even with his moment of doing a impromptu metal music video in one of the episodes.
Constantly, like, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, I vibe with it, but it was like, yo,
like, let's go.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Where Spotify at? Where's SoundCloud?
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, y'all. When this man breaks out into his solo, like he's about to drop the hottest mixtape of the summer.
I mean,
the shit's wild.
I mean, he did though.
I mean, when he premiered, look, if you thought fucking Rita Revolto came in hot in third season and destroyed the Rangers,
Junior came in,
Junior came in with his squad of 5 women plus 2 monsters and beat the shit out of the fucking Kakurangers. Like, he put them in the dirt.
We watched them get washed.
He had Sasuke stressed.
Everybody was stressed.
Put them motherfuckers in the dirt, beat the shit out of fucking shout out to Ken Kasugi as Jiraiya put his ass in the dirt.
Fam. The freaking Kuno Shinobi. These five ninja girls looked at Kakuranger, looked at Zyuranger's Dragon Ranger moment when he first appeared and said, all right, hold our sake. We going to work.
Dude, they put
them cats was on it, bro.
They were on it the whole time. Like Noble Jr.
That's I'm sorry, Prime. I was just gonna say real quick. That's the other thing I also pointed out. Y'all didn't just get beat by ninja girls. Y'all got y'all ass whooped by cats.
Yeah,
house cats.
And it's so bizarre now. Like watching this now, or rewatching it now, I should say, especially with modern sensibility, because like shit that just used to just happen and that we didn't think about, like this is an all-female team of bad guys. This is essentially an all-female evil Sentai beating their ass, and we didn't think shit about it. It just was what it was.
We accepted it. It was the 90s.
They came in, whooped ass, and it's like, oh shit.
Came in, whooped ass, and then left cherry blossoms and dipped.
Right. Now this shit came out, it would have been like, what, like 15 assholes on Twitter going, this is the first time this is shut the fuck up.
No.
Oh my God. First of all, Neckbeard YouTube would have had a field day with this.
Right. To be fair, I thought it is kind of ironic because like when we got the female red in SPD, granted, this was the forum days, the message board days. There was genuine excitement, like, oh shit, Power Rangers got a black female red. I'm not black female red, a female red. I don't know why I said black female red. Wow. That could happen at some point. I don't know when, but that
it's
could
coming.
happen. But we got the female red, and it's like, oh, cool. That's dope. That's interesting. Which ironically, you get the samurai, we got another female red too, but didn't really get a lot of hype. I was kind of shocked about that.
Well, I mean, also you get Boom Studios who keeps going to that well, like we're gonna show you something you never seen before.
It's like we see the play time. My Sentai.
Female Red Ranger.
Shows us something we've seen a million times.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
But it's funny that that you guys are bringing this stuff up. Speaking of stuff that would be interesting if it was done today. First of all, if Kakuranger was done today, imagine the can you call it outrage of neckbeard YouTuber when they find out that the White Ranger is the leader?
I was just gonna say.
That was
that. We didn't question it. It just was what it was.
We never questioned it. Just like it was the same thing with Time Ranger. I never questioned that Yuri was the leader. The most serious one on the team, obvious leader.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing that fucking Alien Rangers when it's like Delphine was the leader. We didn't say shit. We just like, oh, okay.
Because then when you look at it, like Sasuke, when you see him in the show, you would assume like, okay, I guess he's a leader. And it's like, nah, Tsuruhime.
Just because he's the Red Ranger does not necessarily make him the leader.
And look, I grew up watching G.I. Joe, so I understand the difference between a leader and a field commander. There are differences.
Yeah,
there you go.
Very big difference. And it's ironic too, because this series is is split into like kind of three parts, because you have the initial parts up until what's his face pops into the scene. Daimo, it comes to that first arc. The second arc is them getting the third Zord, which is the Ninja Megazord here, but like they're going on their individual journeys and such. Which kind of ends in a two-parter with Jiraiya finding out the guy that killed his dad, which was actually pretty interesting because it's literally
played by his actual
dad.
Yeah. Whole ass episode, his dad is whooping his ass for free.
Ooh, and it is such a good fight.
He's kicking his ass. All of part one is literally Jiraiya getting foot to ass.
Hold on. Now, Chris, I gotta ask you a question. Remember when we went to Ranger Stop and we asked Austin about that scene of him choking out JDF in the Turbo movie? I had a similar question for Kasugi for his pops. Now, when you were whooping your son's ass on camera,
how'd that feel?
How did that feel? Were you just letting out all your aggression of how you felt, of that fallout between you and your son? Because real talk, that was some behind the scenes shit. His son went into wanted to be an actor and stuff instead of like taking over his dojo and all that shit. And just seeing him whoop his ass, I'm like, bro, how much of this was acting and how much of this was some real shit?
Like,
I would ask that same question. I would ask that same question that you asked Austin.
It's like how it was like, you didn't take over the dojo, son. Why?
So, like, you want to be an actor?
I was a ninja.
Like, you want to do what I did?
But Dad, I was Ultraman. Dad,
don't matter. He's not enough, son. That man Kane Kasugi, he has been an Ultraman. He has been a Kamen Rider. He's been in Super Sentai. Like, that guy hit the 3. He has hit the 3.
And he was also in the Godzilla movie. So
in the Godzilla movie. Oh, even better. He is by far the only Super Sentai Ranger to speak English.
Yeah.
I'm talking about consistently speak English.
Funny fucking story. When he was cast, he did not know Japanese, but the producer was he's like, you know what, we'll make it work. You know what?
He alternates.
I love, and the thing is, I love stuff like that because he even said it in his very first appearance, him showing up again, sensibility, tact. Okay, you have this guy show up as a freaking cowboy with a gun that would never fly in America today, but he shows up. It wouldn't. Come on. He fired the gun.
Any different? Is that any different from somebody from Japan showing up in an American show dressed up like a ninja with a sword? That's pretty much the same thing.
But here's the difference. We would accept a ninja with a sword because ninjas are badass.
So you're saying cowboys aren't badass?
I'm not saying that. It's just we look at it as kind of you got to work it. You got to work the cowboy angle right, because having him show up, pull out a full revolver, and pop the monster of the day with it, that's cool.
I thought it was
But if they would, if they did this, but if they did this in America, I guarantee you they would do something silly.
Oh, you mean doing it? I'm so stupid. You mean doing it in Power Rangers? I got you.
Yeah,
My
that's
bad,
what I'm
bro.
talking
about.
My fault.
Hey, I gotta be real with you. I like how they literally did blend in the fact that, like, oh yeah, he's actually Japanese American. He's been training in LA the whole time.
The very first episode, he says to the other Rangers, "I don't speak Japanese."
it's you know what? It's like playing Yakuza. If you ever played Yakuza 3, there's a moment where Kazuya faces off against a white CIA agent. And the white CIA agent is talking all this shit to Kazuya, and he's just looking at him like, huh?
I'm like, I don't speak English.
So we can't live in the world with Tekken where we all speak different languages and understand each other.
Look, Prime.
Ego no Shabonai.
Horong, I will fight you to the death. The strongest of Japanese style.
I
will fight you.
There's a comedian. No, Chris. There's a comedian that said this about Japanese. Like when Japanese men talk, it comes from diaphragm.
Yo, Sho Kazugi, no bullshit. Sho Kazugi in Ninja Assassin, when he's talking to Rain, he does have that diaphragm. Like,
yes,
you ran away from us. I'm like, all right, Sho, I get the intensity. I love it. All right,
that's where it comes from. But Prime, when I was saying that if they did this shit in America, it would be silly. This is what I mean. Instead of him pulling up with a revolver, he would pull out the fucking lasso.
Actually, no. We just had a show. We had just had a season called Ninja Steel where we had a cowboy singer.
I was just about to say, shout out to Star Ninja from the Ninja who homaged that shit. It was the same way Ninja Cowboy.
Yeah, so Ninja Cowboy. They probably would have went very Ninja Cowboy if they did do it. Definitely, so I could see that. Like
with the burger phone changer.
Yes, which the cowards at Ninja Steel didn't want to use.
Absolute cowards.
It's like you're already whimsical. Fuck it, go all in.
That's what I'm saying.
I find your cowardice disturbing.
And that's another thing I was saying when I was rewatching this show. I was like, I think we forgot somewhere along the way that this shit's supposed to be fun. Like
that's the whole point.
That's
the whole point of Sentai.
This show literally, no bullshit. It's literally from episode 1 all the way to the end. There is very 66 Batman aspects to it with the fights.
I was just gonna say, the
onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeias.
All this shit is intentional. Like
that was something I was going to mention too. All the onomatopoeias, and bro, I like to call Kakuranger the Tekken 4 of Sentai.
How do you figure that?
Explain.
Okay, a lot of experimental stuff. You have the Rakugo thing at the beginning and the end. You know, this is like the first time they did some stuff like that in the Sentai. You know, the fact that they use actual Japanese yokai. What do you call them? Yokai, and have explanations for them as well. And then and of course the Batman 60s, you know, like those references, and just the fact that they also threw in all this other stuff. Like you got the Zords. There's Zords for the Zords, and there's Zords for the Zords.
It is crazy.
It felt experimental, like they were experimenting with so much shit.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think one of the directors, one of the Toei producers, and somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, I think they were instructed to make a Sentai not Sentai, but also make it the most Sentai. So like that's why it has like all these different elements.
And that's why I said that this feels like the Tekken 4 of Super Sentai, because a lot of this shit is just experimental. And on top of that, it's stuff that they only did for Kakuranger, and they have not done it in any other Ranger series since.
Jeez, like what's the quote? I think the producer was it Shizuki? They were like they wanted to make a show. I'm coming completely off of memory. I think they wanted to have the show be about ninjas and have it be Japanese style, but not Japanese style. So that's why I incorporated a lot of like American comic book, the onomatopoeias,
Kakuranger is the closest.
They're again experimental.
Yeah.
It's Tekken.
Oh, yeah.
Tekken 4.
Yeah, you know how everybody loved them Tekken 4.
I mean,
and I don't mean
4.
that as when I say Tekken 4, I do not mean that in a bad way. I just mean from an experimental
Oh,
perspective.
I know that.
It's Tekken 4.
All right, so I have the video up for that. It is the craziest thing ever.
Look at this.
On the rollerblades.
On rollerblades, my man shoots the gun out, kicks him in the face.
American Ninja.
American Ninja.
All that was missing. We just said howdy.
Again,
The
this
blicky.
would never fly in America.
Hey, you! See you again.
And he dips.
Fucking dips. I love it. I love it.
Like I said, that shit would never fly.
The sensibilities is all off the chain. And I mean, and the thing of it is, like, you have that whole thing with Jiraiya and his dad. Then you got what's her face? Tsuruhime dealing with the fact that her father, her dad had dealings with the yokai. I think, what was it? What the fuck was it? I think what was it?
She finds out like by what the was it the
Like
30s?
in the 30s, yeah.
Yeah, by the 30s, her dad had dealings with the yokai, and there was like a thing, like basically like the last 3 episodes is literally like, hey, if you kill your dad, we can get the spirit going, and we can really keep the party going here on Earth.
And there was that, but the thing that really drove it was the death of their Zordon of the show.
That man got fucking worked.
He got stabbed and said, listen, everything was all going according to plan. Please stop them. Death.
Young Noble whooped his ass
Yes,
for free.
did.
Young Noble was like, yo, you getting this work, son. I don't give a shit who you are.
My man died with a smile on his face. He died as he lived.
Hey, he got to see the team.
He
Get
did.
the Ninja Megazord popping.
Yep.
Win, and then it says, I could die a happy man.
He did. May his spark join the Matrix, the greatest of Cybertron.
The brutality, because this was kind of interesting. If you remind me, Prime. So, was Overanger the first time that they did Super Sentai team ups between the previous season?
It's what started to be an annual thing.
It was Kakuranger. Overanger was like the first one that they did.
I think there might have been one before with Jacka and Battle Fever, but I could be mistaken. But I think it was an episode or a special.
Yeah, I think the only one they did this year for Kakuranger, they had Super Sentai World, where it was literally Kakuranger.
Zyuranger,
Kakuranger, Zyuranger, Dairanger, Jetman.
Yeah, all the previous ones before Kakuranger. That was like the closest you got to a team.
We did get a crossover in Kakuranger, though. What's her face? May from Zyuranger. She appears in one episode.
And so does Lammy.
Yep.
Yeah, and Lammy. Fuck, that was right.
Yeah.
We had a nice little Zyuranger crossover. I was like, thank you. I'm happy to see that they were still working even in the 90s.
Hey, that's the staple of Toku. Yeah. It's like people get reused in certain roles. It just
it's what happens.
It's always dope. Like, listen, you either get reused in other roles in Sentai, or you're an ex-porn star who ends up playing the villain in Super Sentai.
This is true. So we talked about the Zords and stuff. They're based off of the 3 god generals who literally, thankfully enough, I want to say ever since Mia Prime years ago had talked about Wild Force and Animus being an asshole. I like that the 3 god generals, they were actually very helpful to the Kakurangers when they needed to be. They didn't necessarily like jump in on their behalf. They were like, nah,
okay,
we'll let them
hold on. I had to
figure it out. What?
Hold on, I had to check myself. It wasn't Battle Fever. It was Jacka and Go Ranger. My bad.
Okay.
I knew it was one of the motherfuckers.
Yeah, I like that the God Journals didn't interfere. It's like, no, let them learn the lesson. All
right.
cool.
They weren't like Daijujin.
Daijujin. Yeah.
They were assholes, but they weren't dicks about it. You know what I mean?
Yo, Prime. How you gonna have Daijujin tell Geki kill your brother?
Kill him
your
now.
brother.
Kill
Kill
him
him.
now.
Kill
That
him
was
now.
on some Palpatine shit. Like kill him.
Hold on.
Do it.
Wait. Daijujin. Kill your brother. Also Daijujin. Congratulations, Dragon Ranger. You're part of the. You're part of the shit.
Right. And then it was like, oh, by the way, though.
Same breath.
Oh, but by the way, though, you're also already dying. So
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell. Now, of course, we're not gonna tell you that until around episode 43, maybe.
Brother Rock crushed you while you were asleep, so you know.
But
Yeah.
can you save him? I mean, I could.
But you
Will
know.
I?
No. See, it don't work like that. Daijujin, can't you save him? See, I would, but there was this thing called a vote, and a lot of Japanese kids they loved Dragon Ranger, and they said, please keep him alive. And the studio said, he's out of here.
Dude, at least the God Generals, when they took the fucking Kakuranger, demorphed him and said, "We have a reason for you demorphing." They didn't just say demorphing.
Yes.
Out. It was like, no. We have a reason. Hear us out.
There's a lesson to be learned.
This is your final lesson. All right, cool. It's like at least they told them what they had to do. Because that would have been funny as hell. They just demorphed them and was like, and you're on your own. Have fun. Here's some
What? Playing poker with Daijujin in Zord Heaven.
They running bets.
Playing spades.
Like,
rolling dice.
He's like, all right, how much you want to bet? They ain't gonna figure. They're not gonna figure out this shit within 2 episodes. Oh no! Sorry.
Hold up, let Sasuke cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook, son.
No. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. All right, who's gonna take the longest? That's gonna be the bet.
Sekai.
Out of all 5,
No questions asked. Sekai.
You would say it would be Sekai. That's too
Immediately.
That is too easy for it to be Sekai.
It's messed up. That's fucking messed up.
Where I'm wrong though. Show me where I'm wrong though.
No, you're not wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong.
You're not wrong. I'm just saying it's too easy for it to be him, because I would say, hey, it depends on what the what the mission is for each ranger.
I'll tell you what was funny. Fucking Tsubasamaru, the basically the Falcon, just pop up out of nowhere and just helped. I was like, where did this Falcon come from?
Right,
bro.
Right.
No
build up.
The Falcon is that unintentional striker in King of Fighters.
It really came out of nowhere. I'm like,
you accidentally press a button and he just pops up.
So hold on, you mean tell me your ass been flying up there this whole motherfucking time? We be getting our asses whooped.
He's been in heaven.
Yes.
It's prime. He was in heaven.
Yes.
For 22 episodes, he was chilling in heaven. All right.
Just watching the shit.
Just watching. 22 episodes.
I'm like, man, this is like, fam, this bird seed is popping.
Episode 23. All right, I'll make my appearance. Let's go.
I'm just gonna show
Hold
up.
on, what's this? It's a spring catalog. Oop, I gotta go. Hold on.
Bruh, like Falcon just shows up, like, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna launch these rockets from my fingertips, and then I'm peacing out.
Also, just watching this whole series just reminded me, like, yo, Saban really abused the shit out of them fucking Falcon Zords clips. Whew. He put in work. Like, he used a lot.
Like, how many times did we see that that low shot of the Falcon Zord coming down?
So many times.
Ascending from the sky from that same position. I'm like, I'm looking at this going, so you really that's your only entrance at all. You can fly, but coming in between these two buildings, this is how you come. This is how you make your appearance. Okay,
is it cool though? Is it cool?
Yes, it is. It's very cool.
It is cool. About the first 10 times I've seen it, and after a while,
you ain't shit, sir.
Just saying, it was cool. After a while, I'm like, bro, you do know all they got to do is spring a trap, and that's your ass, because you are pretty predictable.
I mean, I just find it funny. Like we get with Sasuke, him and Saizo got like duped into opening the gated seals to start this whole thing off in the first place.
Right.
Which again, hilarious.
Surprise! What's her face? Then pop up upside the head. Like, the fuck is your problem?
She didn't get there fast enough. She got there in time. Trust me.
And look,
double pop.
Look, I feel like the first episode starts off with the red, white, and blue ranger, and I feel like that was intentional Like that was a
America.
mission. That was the mission statement because of all the fucking American comic book aesthetic that
Yeah.
the show has.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm convinced.
I mean, the theory wouldn't exactly be wrong,
I did enjoy Sekai being the unintentional womanizer.
Come on, every Sentai has a woman.
Almost every Sentai. Hey, at least for Guy, he made it specific. He was after Kaori, all right? He was playing the longest long game to get her. And then when he got her, he's like, you know what? This really wasn't worth it.
And look, I had a moment.
Not worth the headache.
So Surihime was going on her journey for her scrolls. I had a moment where I was holding my breath when their master was. I thought he was gonna pull some misogynistic. Look, I understand the men don't really. I thought he was gonna be like, "Hey, I know the men don't listen to you because tits," but I thought he was really gonna throw that shit to her. But I like how the face was like, "Look, you ain't strong, but you know what? They follow you because you're a very noble leader." Yeah, all that stuff, right? And I was like, all right, cool. I thought it was gonna go somewhere that was gonna be on some like, yo, this is
again
fucked up. Like,
the isms are quite strong in Japan.
I mean, if you think about it, she is a princess, and with her being the princess, also the leader, she's like the most important character out of all of them. So you pretty much have to.
oh yeah.
Whether you want to take her seriously or not, you have to.
But I was appreciative of her and stuff.
I did too. I thought she was dope.
Yeah.
I was hyped as hell when she popped up in Gokaiger.
Yeah. Also, first female leader of Sentai.
She was the first one, the first official Sentai leader.
First official not red leader too.
That too.
Progress.
Now hold on. She was the first one. Was Yuri the second?
I think she would have to be, yeah.
Yeah, she would be the second.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, progress even in 1995.
Again, shit we didn't think about. We just accepted it as it is.
1995, and then 4 years later, 2000.
I would say this. Again, Prime knows this. I'm always a sucker for the way they film, like the models of the toys that they use for it and stuff. So even seeing the Falcon fly through the city, yes, it's a model, but god damn it, that shit look dope as hell.
Right, it's fun. Again, fun.
It's fun
using what you got to create the world. Because, like
awesome.
I said, like we always joke about in this show, these motherfuckers got 2 nickels to rub together.
First, Chris, I'm gonna say it again. First 10 times. That's it.
No, I'm talking about that first fight when he fought the monster and he was
we've seen him. Okay, that part.
Yeah, that one. I ain't saying all the time and stuff. Also, Saban. So I peeped that you clearly when you did them fighting Rito, you erased Ninja Black off that frog with the fire.
Oh yeah, airbrushed that motherfucker.
Airbrushed that shit off because I was like, hold on, I remember this. I didn't see no Ninja Black on top of the frog. What happened? I'm like, oh, you erased it. Haha, I see it.
The airbrush was real.
Oh man, but nah, this series is definitely fun. It actually, funny enough, like I said, I binged it in like 3 days. It goes by pretty quick.
Yeah, there are DVDs that you can get from Shop Factory, but if you don't want to spend the money on the DVD, for whatever reason, shopfactory.com or on Tubi for free.
The transfer is pretty good.
Looks pretty decent. Yeah,
both are actually both are free actually.
Mm-hmm.
shopfactorytv.com as well as Tubi.
Did y'all have a favorite monster? Because like I said, Noble Jr. easily was.
Noble Jr.
I'm gonna say easily.
That is far none. It's like, yo, Noble Jr.
Noble Jr. 100% was my favorite because, come on, you see him, and then I always want to know, like, what did he do after this? My man played the boss character in the Raid 2.
He really did.
He's in the Raid 2. Like, you go back and watch that movie now, and I'm like, dude, you were young Noble Jr.
Like, it really is.
Still looks the same too. I'm like, bro, where the black nails at? Where the guitar?
Like fine wine.
I mean, I would really say, like, out of all the monsters, it's definitely Noble Jr.
Or what about Big Mouth Terry Bogard?
Oh God, yes.
Yes.
Favorite monster of the day.
I like the Doji brothers though.
The Doji Brothers was a good one. Mine, just because I'm actually familiar with Homegirl's work, was it Tsunake Baba, the sand yokai?
I'm trying to think, what did she look like?
She was the one. Okay, she was the one who actually used her tits
Oh,
that are filled with sand. She made everything sand.
subtlety was not that monster's fucking forte, apparently.
No, it was not. And bro,
no subtlety whatsoever.
and she thirsted so hard for Daimao.
Hey, she knew her audience, all right.
She
knew,
did.
she knew her audience, all right.
And she was also another example of this is what happens when you bring in ex adult film stars into Super Sentai.
She was an ex-adult film star.
You love to see
Yes,
it.
she was.
Wow.
You love to see it.
When you see her in her human, you see her in human form. Like I've actually seen the poster of like one of her old movies from the 70s, and I was like, holy shit, that is her.
I will say,
I mean, she was definitely older by the time Kakuranger came, because this is this is what 94, and back when she was younger, she did some movies. She did what they called blue films back in the day.
the way the internet works and stuff, I wish we got that level of
See, Prime knows. I heard that laugh, Prime. You know the lingo.
All I'm saying is it's a damn shame we don't get that level of crossover in society today.
We don't. But see, the problem
It's a different time, friends.
I know, man.
It's a different time frame, but the other problem is imagine trying to bring any of them, even back in the 90s, who stopped doing it like back in the 80s or whatever, and they come into Power Rangers and do it. Too many people, like you run the risk of her being recognized. Like it would cause an outrage. People are gonna be like, I can't believe you got this porn star playing in a children's show.
Speaking of outrage,
I'm gonna say you a porn star cooking your kids dinner. Shut the fuck up.
Right?
Miss $20 OnlyFans. What are we talking
I'm gonna say
about?
Miss $5 special. Fuck on. Get the fuck out of here.
How about face?
Fuck out of my face, bitch.
see, and that would be today. I'm just imagining how would that shit be like back in the 90s. Like, how would that even work?
All I'm saying is, want to talk problematic?
Please.
Sarugami, the monster, a reggae monkey spirit.
Okay. Again,
Look, I saw it and I was laughing like
Chris. Hold up. To his credit, he did not die until about a good 3 episodes later.
Only thing missing was some Popeye's chicken in his hand.
I can't even say no. First of all, it wouldn't be Popeye's chicken. It would be monkey bread, and you get that shit right, sir.
Kevin Michael Richardson would have been voicing his ass in the fucking show.
Oh my god.
And I literally would be like the Larry David gift where it's like,
I mean,
my man ended every sentence with the word baby. You can do a drinking, play a drinking game.
alcohol poisoning immediately.
All you hear is da 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 baby. I'm like,
I every year, every Super Sentai I watch, I just amaze myself at like the way they design these monsters. And somebody just does like the one where it was like the monster that was taking everybody's faces. I love that episode because it was very
yeah, that was a good one.
Everybody's faces being like porcelain.
Homegirl wanted to be a freaking manga face. And then
Took the manga face.
Bro, she got the manga face because she genuinely wanted it. Rainwater hits it, it gets ruined. Bro, okay. You know this. All right, let me give you the adult version of that. OnlyFans star who instantly regrets her decisions 2 years later.
It's true.
This girl fought like hell, begged like hell for the monster to come take her face and give her a manga face. She genuinely wanted to be like Sailor Senshi face. Like she wanted that Sailor Moon pretty girl face where everybody goes, "Oh my god, she's so cute." But just don't go outside in the rain. That shit's gonna get ruined.
Also, I forgot the name of the monster, but I like the monster that transformed the Kakurangers into Brook Boys for the episode.
That was a good one. Yo, why was everybody running around rocking the Kanye gear?
Fucking poverty outfits.
Yes. You took everybody that was rich and turned them broke. That was a good one.
Oh my god, man. Also, shout out to Saban who took an idea. So 3 of the Rangers had shark cycles and 2 of them had sidecars on their shark cycles. I will give Saban credit for being like, you know what? Nah. Give all the Rangers their own bikes.
Give it, yeah.
I was say, was that Saban or was that Bandai going? Wait a minute,
Toys.
We
need more toys.
So we could have 3 bikes or we could have 6.
Yep.
Also, yeah, that's what go to Shogun Zord. It is definitely very telling. It's like you can't have the Pink Ranger not have a Zord. Go ahead and paint that white Shogun Zord, pink go Shogun, white Shogun Zord pink, and put the toy on it. Oh boy!
Did anybody else find it interesting that Tsuruhime, she didn't even have her own shark bike?
That was kind of weird.
Like, she's the leader, she doesn't even have her own bike.
Neither did Jiraiya. So I guess
Jiraiya didn't have it either.
Fair is fair.
I mean, of course, the half Japanese kid, he doesn't get it.
I mean,
nah,
like we say, the isms are quite strong.
The Gaijin gets shit.
Zero.
Get nothing.
Technically, he's not the Gaijin. He would be a Hafu.
That occasionally speaks English when he wants to.
Good luck.
Yo, that episode when they're outside the police station, they're trying to set his ass up. He was like, wait, I can't speak Japanese. But he said that shit in perfect Japanese.
Yes.
It's like, yo, Uchiwali on one mic, dog. Which is it?
Dude, my man was speaking in DVD audio options. Like, my man was speaking in language options. I was like, you can just switch on the fly. English, Spanish.
Hey, you know what though? I would say this. We talked earlier about how Sasuke and them got murked when Noble Jr. came into the scene. I like how he pulled Home Alone shenanigans on everybody to escape.
That was so good. Like the traps.
It's like, wait a minute. He circled around. What?
I'm like, how do you guys get rolled like this?
One guy.
You know what's really, like, what really kicks, like, what really sucks about this? Their ancestors are watching.
They really are. They're like,
literally
watching. They're sitting back in the, like, from the heavens, just watching them, going, wow, your ancestor really took that L, huh? Your descendant took that L.
Hey, did you love?
You can't have, like, you can't even give them a little pep talk or nothing. You can't tell them, hey, don't be sorry, be better. You know.
I like
they
how
took a page out of the Jedi School of training.
Also, too, I like it for this is another one. So Shayton, so Noble Jr. gets killed, right? I like how the same episode, a fucking big ass fucking just pieces of debris hits on Professor Yagami and he's dead immediately.
Right. Yes. I was like, no.
My man was like, I'm the last one. Nope, not today, bitch.
They're like, somebody was like, did we make a monster form for him? We didn't. Are we gonna? We're not.
Nah.
Write him out.
Nah.
Write him out.
Like, how are we gonna get rid of him? Rock. A big ass rock.
Just kill him. Just kill him out of here. He's done.
Dude, first of all, how you gonna show up on a bike with a beanie with the fucking satellite shit spinning around?
But here's the funny thing.
I'm like, yo, what in the bootleg Dr. Wily is going on here?
Here's how I knew Noble Jr. was gonna die, right? So Hakamimuro, that's Suhara's dad, right? He's been working for the yokai, right? And Noble Jr. is like, I don't trust you, man. That's your daughter. I don't think you're gonna fucking work. I don't do it. And he's like, you know why I can trust you? Kill your daughter.
You fulfill that, and we're good.
See, if I was if I was him, I'll look at him and like, yeah, go fuck yourself. I ain't doing it.
My man was like, all right, bet.
All right, cool.
One, cool.
See, for him to say I'm not doing it, I would have been like, and we're at an impasse. Which is why I don't trust you.
Because Noble Jr. already, it's like, even if I did do it, it's like, you still ain't gonna trust me. And it's only because his master Damo literally was like, basically like, hey, I really like you. You might be the guy. And Noble Jr.'s like, hold on. He's gonna take over and not me.
What's so fucked up about it?
And then when he gets killed,
after he died, that man was like, I would have made him the second in command anyway. He's like, the fuck?
When he said, Noble was a fool. I was gonna make him the second command anyway.
You have to do all this, man. You
like, yeah, damn.
So you don't get it automatically anyways. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like,
it really,
damn, bro.
It really sucks because
you did all these music videos for me for nothing.
I really wish we could have got more Noble.
Oh my god!
I wanted more.
I was hoping he was gonna come back.
I thought he was gonna come back like bigger and beefier or something like that. Nope.
Did you all? Oh, I almost forgot. Did you guys notice that? This is like earlier in the show. There was the dude. You know that monster that was. He opens up the trench coat and it's like full of eyeballs and stuff.
Oh, the Flasher.
Yeah, the Flasher.
Yeah, the Flash. Okay, the Flasher. You know that's what's his face? Radiguet from Jetman.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
The human version, that was him, and he voiced the monster as well.
Wow. Yeah, I told you they reuse people.
Yep.
It's how they roll.
Oh.
Like when I heard him talk, I was like, Radiguet? I'm like, you still working? Let's go. You're not after the Jetman, but hey, they got you working with the yokai.
Also, I mean, we're talking about it. Might as well. The Kakuranger theme still slaps.
Hey, first of all,
again,
this is the first Sentai to introduce New Jack Swing.
I mean, come on.
The freaking Doron dance.
Yeah, the ending theme and all that stuff. I was like, oh,
anything with pure New Jack Swing.
Just, oh man, oh man. Like,
I have been to that location where they.
I was gonna say, shout out to whoever the fuck it was. Way back in the day, there was somebody who ran a Kakuranger. Was it a GeoCities website?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's old school,
man. They had like an episode guide and like pictures and scans and shit, and they had a wave of the theme song, and I think that was like one of the first Sentai themes I ever heard. And yes, that shit slaps.
It slaps so hard, even to this day. You gotta listen to the full version of that song. It's
I never skip the opening. Never skip.
It's so good.
Look, I was like that with Die Ranger when I was rewatching Die Ranger for the episode that we did on it. Like, I literally was just sitting back like, this Die Ranger theme still slaps. I love it all day. Like,
listen, shout outs to all the old school Sentai theme songs. God, they slap.
I mean, and yeah,
like,
but
I'm talking about back to back. Like they're like from the start of the 90s, every last one of them slapped. Like from Jetman, Zyuranger, Die Ranger, Kakuranger. 4.
But I feel I have to show this to people to really get you the emphasis of the ass whooping that the fight that was commencing with this. Bruh, look at this.
This is such a good fight.
Bam. I need to know how many days of choreography did this take to actually do, like,
with the kick.
My father was a policeman.
You soft.
Soften the shaman, my nigga. Done.
Chesto.
Bruh. The blood spray.
Shut up!
We switched to the English.
Japanese bitch.
Look, I'd brag. Hey, bro, I manhandle Ultraman powered.
Right. Hey, my man is training. Get up. He spoke English. Jiraiya, what you don't understand is your master wants you to kill him.
Yeah, this is a death wish, literally. Like, please kill me right now.
It's like, get it over with, please.
As he's watching from a distance.
船名在道正解どこにいるんだすぐ来てくれ
Jeez. By the way, my man got trapped in there last episode because the Yellow Ranger trapped his ass in there.
Yo, shout outs to Nekomaru.
I was just gonna say we can't go this whole show without talking about Base Bust.
Oh yeah, we'll go back to the bus after
Base
this.
bus.
But the bus is base as hell. Got his own personality and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. We're about to do it.
Jiraiya, you wouldn't be struggling if you was wearing some PF flyers.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
In the streets of Los Angeles.
In the streets of Los Angeles. There hasn't been like too many bloody, like any bloody scenes in Sentai like after the 90s, right?
I know, like they've done it in certain shows. I know Kakuranger did it.
Yeah, like they spread it out now. Like it's more impactful a little bit.
Yeah. Sparingly.
Using that stock music, baby.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a good one.
There it is.
Bruh. This fight and Guy versus Gray. Just two badass fights from the 90s Sentai.
No.
It's like, I won't do it.
You'll bleed out. We're good.
It's like, you done it. You did good, kid. You did good.
You did good.
I pass to you the title King of Hearts.
Just see the heart logo just light up on his head. Like, where is this coming from? What happened?
You know the moment Jiraiya got the claw, that's some Mega Man shit. He earned his power.
Just jumps up in the air.
You earned Master Claw.
Oh, speaking of which, we you guys mentioned Nekomaru. I think this picture sums up Nekomaru
Base
perfectly.
bus.
Look at this. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
That's dope.
It is a spirit cat that took the form of a food truck.
As you do.
I mean, come on. Look. We talk silly. This is what silly is, and I love it.
That's what I'm saying. It's just fucking fun. And we forgot to mention.
I'm just saying,
Ninja Man on the cloud.
On the cloud following. It's like, this is, okay, look. Maybe this is why I love Billy's Rad Bug, because it took the essence of shit like this. Right? Like, just
fun. That's all.
Most like a beetle flying. You don't question why it flies. It's like, fuck it. It's a beetle that flies. All right, cool. Sure.
Right. And when in Sunday you gave it to Tsukihime, he was like, oh yeah, this is Nekomaru. You'll live there now. He's alive. Peace out. And that was it. No explanation. She's just like, okay.
Hey, Chris.
It tends to meow every once in a while, so there you go.
Hey, Chris, you don't even have to question why Billy's Rad Bug flies. That thing is powered by the Morphin grid.
Look, you don't even have to say Morphin grid. Just be like, Billy found a way to fly.
I'm saying, I'm calling it what it is.
In that fucking episode when they got rid of Nekomaru by spraying it with catnip, I was fucking dying.
I'm like, why hasn't
Crying
anybody,
laughing.
bro? When I saw that, I said, why hasn't anybody thought of this earlier?
That is like fucking literal genius. Like Jesus, man. Like
I'm like, it took you this long to think of that, and it's
Like,
funny as shit when they do it.
also, Kakuranger continues the Super Sentai tradition of every once in a while the show says "fuck them kids"
Oh yes,
On a regular basis, by the way.
on a regular basis too. Like
regular basis.
So at one point, Noble Jr. Palace pops up, good chunk of cities up in the sky, and people get turned into statues, including kids. Lots of kids.
A good number. Like, first of all, he starts off kidnapping kids and turning the kids into statues to get the power to lift the city into the sky.
Yes.
Can you, as a Kakuranger, you know how much damage this is doing to your psyche? That the kids that you promised to protect are
Also-
sitting here as statues.
Also, your bottom line, because who's buying your crepes?
There you go.
It's true.
Whether the kids are turning the freaking statues or the crepes are turned into sand, there is no gray area for you. It's either you take care of the yokai or you guys are screwed.
Taking this shit now or else. That's what we do.
And I'm glad that they don't make it look like, oh, they make like a freaking super fortune selling crepes. They still live in tents out like in front of Nekomaru.
And I'd be like, wait a minute, Suki, aren't you a fucking princess, bitch?
Right. Like, don't you have them hanging out in the castle or something?
Because it ain't
like that kind of princess.
Because it ain't like the princess in Gokaiger where it's like, okay, you understand why she's part of the Gokaiger crew because they destroyed her homeland and she want revenge. This is like you could go back to your place. It's a very nice
She's
place.
got a whole house.
She's like, nah, I'd rather be a hippie. Oh, okay.
Now, speaking of her castle, we're not going to go through this podcast and not mention her guardians, the ninja dogs.
Yeah.
When they turn human form, they go away forever.
Like a certain show called Tenchi Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so along those lines. Which, funny enough, when both of them YOLO themselves alongside her father off that cliff.
Yep. And they survived just long enough to be like, we did it. Fresh out of the academy.
No. 3 days from retirement. Oh no.
First day in human form. Never again.
I gotta say,
so long, Tsuruhime, and may the power protect you.
There are pictures that I would love to make album covers. If Kakuranger had an album cover, it would be this.
Dope.
Oh, no
dope.
doubt.
See, this is something that I appreciated probably more than anything. I love them in this ninja gear. Like the ninja gears they're rocking here, I think I like it more than than how they look when they try to cover their heads or if they wear the headpiece. Or
uncovered?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I actually like them uncovered. I mean, don't get me wrong, they look dope covered as well too, but I love this. This is on some final battle shit.
I mean, look
how wrecked everybody looks.
Just need a fucking mature rated fucking thing at the corner of it, and then just be in like black and white.
I'm like, yo, Bat in the Sun, freaking superpower beatdown. Can we get this?
I mean, and I mean, even Ninja Man is looking very serious, like he gonna put hands on somebody.
I'm also mad that that Saban never did try to incorporate these costumes.
Nah, I mean the Ninjetti.
Technically.
I mean, he went. What he did was, I'm gonna go full Ninjetti, which I'm like, all right, cool.
He gave them all the full color suits, and their entire head is covered except for the eyepieces.
It's on one hand, I actually like the Ninjetti suits, but I get it because hey, you gotta sell toys, so fuck it, why not? You gotta have the individual colors, pink Ninjetti and all that stuff, and don't get it twisted. We saw that in in the American Ninja movies when we got multicolored ninjas, So yeah. Fine,
Leonardo.
I'm cool. So I mean, hell, look, I'm such a fan of the Ninjetti outfits. I even like the people that go to conventions dressed up as like the Green Ranger Ninjetti. I'm like, okay, I like that. That's dope.
Pretty cool.
So I mean, it's both of those things where it's like both of them are good in their own ways and stuff. So it's one of those pick your preference of what you like.
And then jetty suits are definitely like, you know, classics. Like I love the look of them, but it's just something really badass.
This is like
these are just really badass. Like these are like
very traditional ninja.
This is traditional ninja. I mean, the long scarves. Come on,
it's like Ninja Gaiden, basically.
And yes. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like Sentai ninja suits don't miss.
They don't.
Yeah, because we had Hurricaneger. This.
Wait. Go back real quick. Go back to the other picture. See, once again, if you need clarification as to why Tsuruhime is the leader, look at that.
I mean, look.
Full white suit. Everybody else is in black.
I mean, Prime ain't lying on the suits because, I mean, look at this. Like, these are very simple suits and they fit the motif and it just works.
You instantly recognize what they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the symbols matches their symbols of the animals, you know, the shapes of the helmet, everything.
Yeah. Don't miss.
Like I said, we had Kakuranger, we had Hurricaneger, we had Ninja. Isn't there another ninja series?
Like why has all the ninja Sentai always been so badass?
We could I mean, granted it's Kamen Rider, but Kamen Rider Shuriken. Which
oh, you mean Shinobi?
Shinobi. I kind of count that because I mean, look, Shinobi, I love that suit.
Again, I'm still holding out my copium. It's any day now, right?
Any day. I mean, you might get a figure art, Prime. Might get a figure art.
I might, maybe. Probably not, though.
Oh, you can't look. That's because you know it's funny enough. If we're going to hit a Gokaiger, I like the Kakuranger episode with Ninja Man being the focal point.
Yeah, when they gave Ninja Man his own focused episode, it was pretty interesting because I like how every time he tried to do something, all he did was screw it up. Yeah. And when you got kids saying, "Yo, Ninja Man, we hate you,"
I hate you, Ninja Man. Why? I didn't do anything.
It's like you're messing everything up. But of course, call him a novice, and he transforms into badass mode.
Yeah. So, but
it's freaking Samurai Man. Samurai Man it's a cool look.
Yeah. But yeah, that is. Look, all I'll say is this: if you can. I mean, they're available. I think Amazon Prime has Kakuranger for about $30, maybe $40, probably $20. I don't know. Let me check real quick on the Amazon Prime, but you can definitely go.
If you don't want to buy it, it is on Tubi. It is on Shout Factory.
It's on Shout Factory and Tubi.
For the free 99.
For the free 99.
Free 99 route.
Free 99 with $37 on Amazon.
Oh, that's
not bad.
That's not bad at all.
For a fucking Shout Factory Sentai DVD, that's actually pretty good.
Pretty good. So I will definitely jump on that. Definitely check it out. It's worth checking out. It's fun. It's a fun series. You'll love it.
And especially if you've only seen like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers season 3, just for the novelty factor of comparing and contrasting the things that they changed, the things that they didn't do. It's just it's
fun to have that. It's fun to have that, like you said, compared to contrasting, because you'll still enjoy Kakuranger for its own thing. And kind of be like, oh, that's what you did that in Power Rangers. Oh, how are they doing in this show? Oh, interesting. Cool. You know, especially with Damo. It's kind of interesting what they do with him.
Yeah. I think they did a way better job obviously they did a better job with him than when they did with Master Val. Like, don't get me wrong. Master Val is pretty okay, but Damo,
Damo actually did something.
He's
did
evil.
Shit. Yeah, he actually accomplished goals.
You know,
goals were accomplished.
Like Master Val, he was like half comic relief and
standard
Power Ranger villain who didn't really need to do much.
Yeah,
you know, I just blame bad writing.
I mean, I blame soccer moms.
That too, because didn't they try to tone down Power Rangers?
They did. That's why Lord Zed,
like around this time.
Yeah, that's what happened to Lord Zed.
Lord Zed is season 2.
Scary.
You saw that season 2 was very much, I will put hands on Tommy. I don't care about your. Actually, funny enough, it is a video where he makes fun of Tommy saying seat. You know, that shit. He's like, no, we're not doing this. No,
I gotta see that. I gotta see that again.
Yeah, he used the White Ranger and he's fighting Lord Zed to get. Was it season 3 when he was getting the Falcon Sword back?
Yeah, I think season 3 to get Kimberly.
Yeah,
he was getting Kimberly and stuff, and Zed is just making fun of him doing kata yells and stuff. It was fucking hell.
I mean,
Like, I could do it too.
Hey, listen, Zed went from, I get it. Soccer moms are going, oh, like we think Lord Zed's too scary. So you mean to tell me we had him trade in the boa constrictor that would always appear every now and then for him just being a joke?
Yeah.
It's like, why get rid of the edge that he had, man?
Yeah.
He was one of the most badass villains created. I mean, he was an American-made Sentai character, and you just dumb him down.
Yeah, I mean, but you know how it is. It's and it's kind of
something. Think of the children. Something.
Now,
this would never happen in Japan.
To you guys.
Well, you know what? To be fair, it did because they had to tone down Hibiki.
They had to tone. Hibiki? Okay. See, but there were legit reasons why they toned stuff down in Japan. I will give them that. Soccer moms complaining.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean,
that's why they toned down Hibiki. They said Hibiki was too scary because, like, you remember the early episodes of Hibiki, the mouthpiece would open, he would breathe fire and bite monsters and shit.
Yeah.
After a point, that stopped.
Yeah. Did you know what's interesting? Third longest Sentai season.
It is.
And yet, again, it feels like these episodes go by quick. That's why I was like,
wait a minute. Hold on. This one was what, 53?
Something like that.
It was either 53 or 54 because I know Jetman was 51. Zyuranger, I think, was 49. Die Ranger,
yeah, 53.
80,
yeah, 53.
Yeah, 53, 2 movies and 2 specials. Yeah.
Again, I want to see. I want to see these movies.
Yeah, most Super Sentais are like 50 episodes standard.
It's like I know the standard is 50, but they say try not to go up to like, I think 55 is definitely pushing it. Hell, I wonder what's the shortest Sentai in existence.
Shit,
right now it's Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
I think Jack is like 30 or so.
Yeah.
Damn, that's short.
Do y'all count Ninja Man as a 6th Ranger?
No. I count him as an extra hero.
I count him as an extra. He's definitely an extra. He's not. I mean, he doesn't even. First of all, his whole suit is completely separate from the Rangers, so he doesn't.
He's an actual person.
Yeah,
so.
He is. Technically, he's a part of the God Generals. So
yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about that because I was like, yeah, he didn't have a Gokai key, so
yeah, he doesn't have a Gokai key. And
he got one.
Did they use it in the show though?
Everyone got. I don't remember. Did they use it in the show? I don't remember.
I know Ninja Man was his own person when they did the tribute episode. That's why I was like, I don't think he had a key, but yeah, you might be right.
Eventually everyone did get one.
Well,
I mean, hell, Q Oger got one. Hell, fucking, I think Don Brothers is getting some.
But Prime, we got to sell them Ranger keys.
But remember, also remember, Ninja Man. He can grow, he can grow large, like just like the monsters. He doesn't need his own Zord or nothing like that.
True. And he has the alternative one where he's laying hands on people. So
and he's also Samurai Man.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. You are definitely right on that. So
he's his own thing.
Yeah. But definitely check out Kakuranger. It's worth it. Like I said, if you've seen Die Ranger, it's definitely a 180 because, like I said, Die Ranger was very heavy on the Chinese mythology. This is very Japanese ninja motif the whole way, top to bottom. So, but yeah, it's good series. Definitely check it out. Trying to think. Hey, Prime, did we do Ryuki or did we do Dragon Knight?
I think we did Dragon Knight. Did we do Ryuki?
I don't think we did.
Somebody check us.
I don't think we did. Might be wrong.
So you want to do Ryuki next?
I'm debating on that, or should we go strong and do Kamen Rider Blade? That's a strong show, man. That should.
I'm kind of the mind. Let's be current. Let's just go ahead and get Black Sun out of the way.
Yeah, you know what? Black Sun's next. Yes, Black Sun is next. We got to talk about Black Sun because, yeah, we can't sit on that. We definitely can't be sitting on that. So we definitely gonna ring in the new year and talk about Kamen Rider Black Sun because, yeah,
All right, and thankfully I don't have to rewatch it because I just watched it. So good.
Yeah, it's fresh in your mind. You're like, nope, got notes. We ain't doing it.
So I will be back for the next Super Sentai.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta see which.
I was gonna say, which one are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna do?
Probably just keep it going and go O Ranger.
Okay, I was gonna say O Ranger, Gogol 5.
Or we do 5-man.
5-man.
Well, you know what? We could. That'll give me a reason.
Ginga Man.
5-man. Well, yeah, you go with Prime. 5-man could be the next Super Sentai we do, like down the road, because give me a reason to actually watch it.
Right, give me a reason to actually skip it line.
Real quick before we end this off, can we please go out in style?
Which is
come on, man, the Doran song.
I think we might have to. Hold on,
let's make it pop.
Yes, please.
Find it.
Just pull up an episode and get the ending.
And while you're doing that, if you have any questions or any clarifications, you can find us on Twitter. I think our shits is scrolling at the bottom there. Yes.
Yep.
Mine is missing, but it's okay. I'm a guest.
Well, plug yourself while we're bringing up the song.
Well, they know. Listen, y'all know where to find me. Black Nerd Japan on Twitter. There you go. BLK Nerd Japan.
There you go. Hold up. This is what happens when you do live, but we're so dope. Nobody cares.
Professional, baby.
Materu. Yeah, Materu. Too good, man.
Very good.
Too good.
We'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Auf Wiedersehen, dudes.
Latest.